everyone, I'm the raccoon who ate books. Today I read you Master Manners. Rosie Master looked like a perfect little monster. She had nice strong teeth and sharp little claws and green eyes that glowed in the dark. Rosie had just one problem. She was always forgetting her master manners. She's Rosie. Monsters are supposed to fight with their friends and break each other's toys. They're breaking each other's toys. Rosie played nicely with everyone. This made her mother very unhappy. She'd play nicely. Monsters are supposed to growl loudly when they answer the telephone. He's growling. Rosie always forgot and said hello in a polite voice. Her father found this very upsetting. Good, yummy. Monsters are supposed to chew up rocks. They show how fierce they are. After one bite, Rosie would stop crunching and run for a toothbrush. She didn't like the way the bits of rock got stuck between her teeth. She's brushing her teeth and they're crunching the rocks. One day, when the family was out walking, Rosie even helped an old man cross the street. She's helping the old man. Her mother and father shook their heads. I'm afraid Rosie will never learn, said her father. How will she get along in the world? Asked her mother. While the way we're talking, Rosie's best friend Prolna came by. Buzz off! Arf! You have a good manner, Prolna, said Rosie. Will you teach me? Sure, said Prolna. What a gal! And so Prolna came over to give Rosie some lessons. Ready? Ready! The first lesson was making masterface. Prolna showed Rosie how to make masterface. Masterface number 1, masterface number 2, masterface number 3, masterface number 4. Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. Then it was Rosie's turn. She tried masterface number 1, then number 2, number 3, and number 4. This is number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. That's terrible, said Prolna. Let's try something else. Maybe you're better at table manners. Prolna took Rosie to a restaurant and ordered lunch. Everyone fainted when Prolna started to eat. When horrible sight. Rosie forgot her master manners as usual. She used her napkin and a fork and spoon. And when she asked Prolna to pass the salt, she forgot again. She said, please. Prolna was angry. You're not even trying, she said. Prolna is angry. Prolna decided to give Rosie one more chance. This is time we'll practice our visiting manners, she said. We'll drop in on my uncle's knee. Prolna behaved perfectly for a master. First, she rang the doorbell 10 times without stopping, even when she heard her uncle say, come in. Then Prolna knocked so hard, the door fell down. She went inside and jumped up and down on her uncle's favorite chair. She's jumping on the uncle's favorite chair. She spilled a vase of flour in the round. She spilled a vase with flowers on the frog. And finally, she stepped very hard on Uncle Nate's foot. Uncle Nate was proud of Prolna. Good. she stamped his uncle's feet. But Rosie said, "How do you do?" and sat quietly on the sofa. Uncle Ned was horrified. He asked Prolna to take her friend home until she could learn better manners. Prolna threw up her hands. "I did my best, Rosie," she said. "I can't do any more." Rosie hung her head and followed Prolna. For the first time, Rosie realized how unhappy she had made everyone. And now she felt unhappy too. When Rosie and Prolna got to the master's house, they saw a big mess. A pipe had broken and water was pouring everywhere. The water is pouring everywhere now. "Help!" cried Rosie. "We're getting flooded." Rosie's mother and father came running. Rosie's mother called the plumber and rolled into the phone. The plumber hung up. "He's growing." Rosie's father called and roared into the phone. The plumber hung up harder. "He's growing too." Prolna tried too, but the same thing happened. They were getting nowhere, and the water was getting deeper. Something had to be done, and Rosie did it without thinking. She dialed the phone and said in a nice voice, "Hello, we have a leak in the master's house. Can you come over, please?" "I'll be right there," said the plumber. "Thank you," said Rosie. Rosie is calling to the plumber nicely. After the plumber had left and everything was back to normal, Rosie's mother turned to Rosie's father. "You know, dear," she said, "Rosie's strange manners do some unheedly sometimes." "We're lucky to have her," said Rosie's father. "Strange manners and all." They gave Rosie a hug and a kiss and sent her out to play. They gave Rosie a hug. "Mind your manners, dear," called Rosie's mother from the window. "I will, mother," answered Rosie. The end. Do you like my story? I'll come back with a more scary story next time. Then bye!